Where's the lens at? 500 pounds. Let's talk about what's going on with my physical health. So you guys know I've been through so many diets in the past. I've been through the Dukan diet, the keto diet, the vegan diet. Like I went through a lot of different diets in the past and I documented all of it. What people don't really tell you is that certain things that you do to your body when it comes to these diets affect you. If you have hereditary issues, it can cause underlying things to happen without you even realizing it. I've mentioned in the past that I had hypertension. My blood pressure, it was not normal whatsoever. The whole time I was working through the hospital, it wasn't normal. I finally got to see somebody about it and I was like, well, I'm gonna make some diet changes. And then I lost my insurance, so I couldn't buy medication. So it was a whole bunch of different things that caused me not to be strict in my medication, like the hypertension medication regimen. And that really affected me because of some underlying issues in my body that I didn't even know I had. In my family history, there's hypertension on both sides of the family. So on my mother's side and my biological father's side, there's hypertension issue. But on my biological father's side, there's also kidney issues. There's also diabetes. And my mom has some diabetes on her side, but she herself doesn't have it. Blood pressure issue can also be a hormone issue. You guys also know that I had PCOS, which is also a hormone issue. So I think a lot of the issues that I was having is hormonal. And because I had an imbalanced hormone, it just, one thing led to another, led to another. So, you know, your heart and your kidneys work together in the body. So if you have high blood pressure that's not controlled, it's going to affect the kidneys. Whenever you have high blood pressure, hormones are being sent to your kidneys to say, hey, you need to be able to release certain things in order to lower the blood pressure. And my kidney was working hard. Plus, I wasn't drinking enough water. I just think I was a waterholic. Waterholic, I would consider it, but not enough for my body. I'm saying all that to say this. PCOS was a major factor where my hormones were imbalanced. Then, you know, hereditary issues caused issues too, like hypertension. And I had that early on in my 30s, and that was not managed at all. And it only took just a few short years for it to start affecting my kidneys. A few years ago, I was telling you that I was kept going to the hospital and stuff like that because kept getting kidney infections and stuff like that. Well, all that apparently was connected to each other, and now I'm experiencing kidney issues. Like, all that is super crazy because, like, I want to have a baby. I want to be able to do all these things that I didn't think I could do. And now, because of my own negligence and because of not understanding my own history, I put myself in danger to not being able to experience all the things I want to experience. So these are one of the major reasons why I am trying to lose weight this time around. And I basically have no choice. It's either I lose weight or end up dying early because of some kind of disease. Like, and I'm not having that. I'm not with that. I don't want to spend my life worried like that I'm going to drop dead right around the corner because I chose to ignore my weight, and I chose to ignore the issues that the weight is causing. Because if you're overweight and you're not having any issues, then you're not going to understand, like, I need to survive. Like, once you get to that point where the doctors are saying, well, if you don't do this, this is going to happen. If you don't do this, this is going to happen. I'm a nurse, so I know what they're saying, and I know what led to what because I understand what connects in your body and what works together. And I could understand, like, all the things that I did that was wrong. And I'm a nurse. I knew better. And I don't know. I let my depression take over. And that's why mental health was the first thing I talked about, because a lot of the things that I thought was kind of like everything that was happening was kind of in the back of my head because of depression and sadness and feeling alone and feeling lost and feeling like I don't care to live kind of led to me not caring about my body, right? And now that I have reasons to live, and now that I'm happy and content in life. Now I have to deal with all the things that I neglected physically. Now trust and believe, if I can go back and do things differently, I would, because then I wouldn't be in the situation I am now. But the other thing too is, what can I do besides start making changes now? So if you want to avoid being in a position where it's life and death, you have to start making changes now, because I'm all for body positivity. I'm all for being a big girl. Like, it took me a minute to get there, to love, myself in that way. But the other thing too is, I love myself enough to make the changes I need to in order to be able to survive. Like, being a big girl and also healthy, top tier. But if being big, and if you know you got things in your family that you want to avoid, being big is not it. You can be a fit big girl, you can get there, but I was close to 500 pounds. I was just a couple of pounds away from being 500 pounds. This time around, everything is getting much slower. So I'm learning patience along the way. I'm learning how to eat better and just stick within a calorie amount. Just know this is not sweet. None of the things I'm doing now is sweet. It's difficult, but I also have to. I have no choice now. Like, I want to be able to carry a baby. Like, me and my man we talk about it all the time. And I don't want to disappoint myself or him, or I really don't want to disappoint myself. Like, I really want to be able to carry a baby. And how am I going to do that when when I was close to 500? Can you see me? Can you see me? Where's the lens at? 500 pounds. Like, that's crazy to me. I got there. During the pandemic, I was below 400, right? Right before the pandemic started, I was below 400. We were celebrating that. During the pandemic, I started gaining weight like mad crazy. And then now, it's like 5 years past the pandemic. 5 years past the pandemic. And I'm still talking about pandemic weight. 5 years? That's crazy. That's crazy. But physically, and then because of the issues with my kidneys and because of the things, I got gout. Do you know how painful gout is? Do you know how painful gout is? I couldn't walk. I couldn't move. I was in pain. Laying down was painful. Getting up was extremely painful. I couldn't do anything. And nobody understood. I had to diagnose myself. I had to go to the doctors. I said, give me that allopurinol, because I know it's gout. My uric acid is high. Give me that. Oh, Lord. It's already hard to advocate for yourself in the medical industry. It's 10 times harder when you're overweight, because the main thing they're going to tell you is your weight. So physically, I was dying. I felt like when I was experiencing that gout for the third or fourth time, I said, I just rather die. Can you understand that feeling? Like, nobody should ever get to that point, but I was, because I let myself go. And I am done with doing that. Do you know how done I am with doing that? I think I want to make a separate video about what's also been changing my mentality when it comes to my weight loss. We'll probably add it to the weight loss video. I think the weight loss video is going to be the one coming up after this. If you want to know more about what's been going on with me, please go ahead and subscribe to my videos. go ahead and like this video. Let me know, since I've been gone, has anything physically been going on with you? Like, have you guys discovered something new that caused you to want to lose weight? Are you guys afraid of anything that's gonna happen in the future and that's why you want to lose weight? Just let me know, because I've experienced it. Like, I've been there, so I can definitely talk to you guys about it if you guys want more information. But go ahead and like, subscribe, you know, share. If you know anybody who's going through something like this, go ahead and share this video with them, because at the end of the day, it's hard when you're being told that the things you did to your own body is causing you so much problems. It's hard because you didn't, I don't know, I don't think I was gonna ever be there. Like, I was like, oh, I'm good, I'm big, but I never connected the two. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all the new subscribers. Thank you for following my journey, and thank you for encouraging me in the comments. I see y'all, and it's like the same people that used to encourage me back then is the same people encouraging me now. So I see who you guys are. Thank you so much. I love you guys. All right, I'll see you in the next video. And the next video is going to be talking about my weight loss, finally.